WideSide Sports. Hello, planet Earth. Welcome into WideSide Sports. Wicka, wicka. Wicka, wicka, yeah. I was going to go high pitch there, but I decided not to.
Wild, Wild West. Wicka, wicka, Wild, Wild West.
Wild, Wild West.
Yeah.
You know, I think we've said that before. That movie's not as bad. Like, everybody makes that out to be such a... It's all right. I mean...
You only see a giant spider. You don't realize he has a spider because he has no legs. He wants as many legs as possible, people.
That is...
and apparently he's a bad racist.
That Kevin Smith story about when he was signed on to be Superman.
Yeah.
Or not be Superman, but direct Superman.
Yeah.
And the producer wanted the villain to be a spider. And then the next one that he produced was Wild Wild West, and there's a spider.
Yeah, that's funny.
You talk about of just like people like, I got to get my touch on it. I get it. It's like,
I
bet you just stay out of it.
I got a funny story. So, my 3-year-old, full potty trained. Okay.
Sweet.
My 1.5-year-old now is starting to realize what he's doing.
Yeah.
And he starts to mimic him. He'll pull his shirt up and like act like he's peeing or whatever. So now we have to have like a line when we have to go to the bathroom. So my 3-year-old's peeing right now, gets up on his little 2-step thing to hit the toilet or whatever. When he pulls his pants down, flops it out. The 1.5-year-old goes, ooh. Like, okay, it's good. It's funny. He doesn't, he's not full words yet. He makes a lot of good, funny sounds and stuff like that. He goes, ooh, he pees, whatever. In my head, I'm like, I have to go next.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, man, all right, here we go. I pull mine out as I'm peeing, and he goes, eh. I started laughing so hard. And my wife's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I'll tell you in a minute. It's like, you little bastard. Yeah. Like, fuck.
It's like that Family Guy where he's like measuring. He's like, stupid game.
It's like, it's cold in here. Leave me alone. Yeah.
I'll tell you the weirdest part of that story is when the 3-year-old flops it out. She just said, dude, flops it out.
Oh, my God.
I mean, the description with a 3-year-old.
Yes.
It's like,
well, he doesn't.
Hold on while I whip this out.
He hasn't the coordination to not pull his pants all the way down isn't there yet. So when he yanks them down, it flops out.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's that is the thing too of like everybody knows, and you can probably still remember this. Like the last kid in your class that still pulled them all the way down to the ankles at the urinal.
Yeah.
Like it's like you'll always remember the kid that was the last one to do that and be like, hey man, this is like 5th grade.
Yeah, exactly.
Go
to the stall.
But it's that kid. You always remember that, and you always remember the kid that shit his pants at school.
Yeah.
There was 2 in that one class. I told that story before.
Yeah. No, that's what you remember. Yeah. Yeah, it's just funny that like, no, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Ma.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. So what you're working with? Did they repeat stuff?
Yeah.
Bath time. All right. I don't know what it is. I have not liked doing the baths ever.
Yeah.
In the 3 years that I've been, I hate it. I don't know why I hate it. I just, whatever. When they're a baby, I was afraid, like, I'm going to, like, get it in their eye, get, like, the soap in their eye or something stupid. Or,
well, and you're a bear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not the gentlest of people.
I've watched you scratch your back on an oak tree.
This is a good point. That's a good point. I told my, like, I'm not gentle. You know what I mean? Like, even like when, like, if I got to change a diaper, like, I'm not gentle wiping. I told my, like, if we have a girl, I'm going to rip her lips off. Like, I can't, like, I just won't, I won't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to do it. I would struggle. And so I have taught the older one now how to wash himself.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, but I'll wash his hair. So I do his hair first. I'm like, okay, it's your turn. I said, you wash yourself. I'm going to go get your brother. He goes, you mean to wash my balls? I was like, please, yes, please wash your balls. Okay. And he gets done. And he goes, "We wash my penis too?" I said, "Yep, both of them." He goes, "All right, cool.
Both of them?
No, like both balls and penis. Yeah, like.
Whoa.
He doesn't have two. No.
That's
like,
why he went, whoa.
Yeah, I was like, yes, do it all. Okay. Then it's like, then he lists every body part that he knows he should watch. He's just double checking that, he got it. Yeah,
but
he
the
got
butthole, Dad.
Yeah. Oh, man. Never had the talk with...
They're a little young for that.
Well, yeah, that talk. The words I never thought would come out of my mouth, and I didn't realize it, until you have at least two boys. It's, hey, don't touch your brother's penis. Like, you know what I mean? It's touch yours. Don't get your hands off that.
Touch yours, not his.
Not his. Oh, man. They're funny. They're funny. But no, I thought the thing was, it's pretty funny.
Vito did the hand.
The hand.
Personality, I guess, is why Mom.
Yeah. Yeah. She doesn't like that. So. Yeah. She doesn't find me funny. So.
Doesn't find me funny anymore. Yeah. It was charming at first, but this pooping in my pants thing just doesn't seem to be doing it anymore.
No. It's over with. Oh, man. So, football, huh?
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. Did you watch any other games on Saturday?
Yeah.
Besides, okay. I didn't get to watch. I did not get to watch any other games on Saturday, but
Well, to say
there's not really a whole lot of good ones on Saturday, though.
They were phenomenal.
No. I watched the Alabama-Auburn game. I apologize.
They were
for that
all
one.
phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as far as but everything went as you thought it would.
Yeah,
everybody who you thought would win won, but it just got there in a different situation.
Dude, yeah.
The Alabama one, it's an amazing throw.
Yes.
The catch is great, too. The jump, get the feet down. The fact that you dropped 8 and somehow there's a guy in one-on-one.
No shit.
I don't understand that.
That's what I thought. It was weird.
You didn't two people rushed but didn't rush, and you had a spy.
Yeah. Thought that was weird.
So you're going to run for 31 yards.
Yeah.
You had 8 guys in the end zone. What was he going to do?
Yeah.
So you don't rush the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. It's the defense was a mess on that.
Yeah.
Now the throw still had to be phenomenal, but he stood back there with. I mean, that was a 7-on-7.
Yeah, exactly.
But everybody forgets the thing that I have yet to hear since that happened is, hey, does everybody remember that Auburn muffed that punt and they got the ball back?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that just, the guy slips and it hits his leg, and if they catch that ball, Alabama doesn't win.
Yeah. Yeah.
They muffed up. Don't even put anybody back.
Nope.
If they pin you inside the 5, just rush it 3 times and punt it.
Yeah, exactly.
And it doesn't happen.
No.
But it just the whole look over of because nobody thinks that special teams matters.
Yeah.
Catch the punt.
Oh, yeah. 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 People don't, you forget that because of all the other cool shit that happened. Well, hell, you forget about that you have it at 2nd and goal on the 5.
Milroe threw 2 passes from beyond the line in that game and got flagged. I've never seen that flag. You see that once a year?
Yeah.
Twice in one game?
Yep. It's crazy.
The one he ran past the line and then ran back.
Yeah.
It didn't work that way.
No, it didn't work that way.
It's over and back.
Yeah. Man. But yeah, the punt, he slipped, he slips.
Yeah.
Yeah, the feet underneath, he stepped on a banana peel. Yeah, good game, fun game to watch. Oh, man. I'll tell you, watching the Ohio State Michigan game, there's a lot of thoughts that I have going into it or whatever, and then I almost got the score right. That was pretty
almost
cool.
exactly right.
Exactly right.
That was.
I have a few things with the, not necessarily game plan, but some decisions, I guess you could call it.
Yeah.
I thought the end of the half, me personally, the way that they did the end of the first half, I thought was great if it was 14-14.
Okay.
My own thoughts. Now, I understand it's 4th and 1. They had all 3 timeouts, blah, blah, blah. But they hadn't really done anything all game. They had to chunk it. You gave them the ball on the 10 with the interception. So they really didn't have a whole lot of drives. You weren't giving up big plays. I'd risk it on that one. In that situation, I risk it, try to get a little bit closer because you still had the 1 timeout. I I think you could get a yard. I really do. I think you get a yard. And then, you're obviously kicking for a field goal in that situation. Get it a little closer. Your kicker's not very good. 47-yarders is max. I know he nailed the first one, which is my other bugaboo. They say never kick that kick.
Yeah.
Never kick the kick on the freeze. Never do it. So it's like, I'm like, the retired kickers will tell you that do not kick that kick. So I get, whatever. But at the end, if they do that way, they get a little closer, end up making it. You're then now playing for a field goal at the end of the game instead of trying to score. So your stuff gets called a little bit differently, either way. I thought that Michigan did a really, really good job in the second half of making their run adjustments.
Yep.
When they brought that quarterback in the first possession or whatever, great, fantastic. One, that dude's a fucking load. The guy's huge.
Yeah.
That guy's huge, and the run's hard as hell. So I really like that. I thought that was good by them. And then other than that, like Ohio State's defense, they did a good job, but they didn't get stops when they needed to. They were 4 for 4 on fourth down, Michigan was.
Yep.
Got to get them off the field. And then they put an 8-minute drive together. I know they didn't score a touchdown, but they kicked a field goal to put them up 6.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
And got 2 forced downs on that drive.
Exactly. So I have an issue with that. I think in that particular scenario, when it got past about 6 minutes, to me, that's when Knowles should have just been a tad bit more aggressive. Yeah. Just a tad. I'm not saying all-out blitzes, leave everybody in single coverage aggressive, but just a little bit.
Run blitzes. Gap fills, stuff like that. But when you, in that last drive, when they run for 6 yards on every first down, I mean,
it's tough. Flip it around with Ohio State's offense. Okay, I'll go back to Michigan's offense. Some of the throws that McCarthy was able to make were fantastic. The one where he put it in between the two dudes was absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. If the one defender doesn't turn around, he knocks it down or picks it.
That's a classic throw from JJ.
Yeah.
That ball's picked off.
Yeah.
That's the interception, the 2 interceptions technically he threw against Maryland.
Yeah.
Was exactly like he didn't see that other guy.
No, he didn't, but he turned
the guy turned his
around.
Head and just went over his shoulder.
Yep.
That hits him in the face mask if he's looking at him.
Exactly.
And he's playing his own coverage.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be looking at the quarterback.
Yeah, exactly. You picked that off, dude. Whoever it was. Anyway, but some of the throws he was making were great.
Yeah. That one down the sideline was
great ball. So I thought he threw the ball way better than I expected him to. But again, he had to because Ohio State's run defense in the first half was getting the job done.
Yep.
They weren't pretty, but it was getting the job done. On the flip side, though, forget the first interception, blah, 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 blah. Put him in bad position, whatever. Okay. McCord just played his normal game.
Yeah.
Anybody expecting him to go in there and light it up is dumb.
Yeah.
And Day didn't do anything to help him out.
No.
He didn't move anybody around. You didn't see him move anybody around until it was too late.
Right.
Marvin Harrison only catching 5 passes is a travesty.
Well, he's only targeted, 6 times?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
and
7?
the one he didn't catch was the pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that was bad on his part. Dude, he's your best receiver. Again, we've been talking about it all year. Move him around. And the next thing that I thought was absolutely stupid is you didn't use any other fucking receivers. You used Stover a couple times.
Yep.
I understand Mbuka drops that first pass that you throw to him.
That was big.
It's a big one. Yep. I get it. But still fucking use the guy. Like, what are we doing, man? Things like that kind of bugged me. It's like, you have some decent weapons other than Marvin Harrison.
Yeah.
Use those guys. I know we talked about it last week. One of those guys is going to have a game.
Yeah.
And he just didn't.
And a lot of them didn't have an opportunity to.
No, exactly. And they didn't have an opportunity to. And again, your scoring drive in the third quarter, you ran the football outside.
Yeah.
Your next possession, 3 straight passes.
Yep.
Stuff like that really bugs me.
Yeah.
Is what was working, dude? I don't give a fuck if you only had to throw the ball 15 times. I think any coordinator in the entire world would be like, fantastic.
He can't do it.
No, he can't do it. He cannot do it.
Cannot do it.
He can't do it.
And you don't have the quarterback. He runs a quarterback-centric offense.
Yep.
And McCord's a good quarterback. He's not that quarterback.
He runs a quarterback-centric. He's the only, I would say, offensive-minded coach who runs a college quarterback-centered offense that doesn't require him to run the football.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
Super weird. College football at the quarterback position is dual threat. Has to be, because the defense is experienced enough to try to defend a running quarterback.
Yeah.
McCarthy scampered how many times for first down?
That's what.
He had 2 designed runs.
Yep.
And the other times, he could just use his legs.
Yeah.
It means a lot. It means something. You can't defend that. You can't practice against that. And then, some other things, I thought he was a little too hesitant on some things. A couple fourth downs, I thought, maybe.
That one that people are talking about, the first one where it was 4th and 1, of like, no, you got to punt that. Because they run it for 8 yards there in field goal, right? You can't
you
go
punt
for
that one.
that.
No, I didn't think it was that one. There were some other ones where I thought some third down calls that were short passes on like a 3rd and 8. Okay, what the fuck are we doing there? Yeah. That's dumb.
His pass concepts are not great. They're basic.
No. Yep. Yeah.
They're just basic. You just, for the most part, you always have better athletes. Well, Michigan, it shows up in those games because they have athletes.
Yeah.
And I mean, now granted, like Marvin Harrison's better than their athletes, but you didn't help him either.
No.
They did it, and this is what bothers me. 3 weeks in a row, they drag Marvin Harrison across the middle of the field, and he scores a touchdown on all 3 of those.
You only do it once.
You do it once.
Yep.
It's always run a slant, run an out, or go vertical.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah. And Michigan played man.
Yeah.
They played their man cover. They played their man 2 over.
Yeah.
Played their cover 12.
In that concept, you can't cover. If you run Sover up the seam and drag any of your receivers across the center, that man you cannot cover past it.
No,
you
can't.
They don't have the leverage.
Yeah. It's a weird thing to watch. And I heard somebody put a take on about the softness, right? About the softness from Ohio State. I saw one take on that. Was like, the dude, whatever the kid, he said it afterwards. Like, they didn't get any softer. He's not going to say yes for anybody who's out, any Ohio State fan out there. That Michigan player is not going to compliment an Ohio State player after the game,
right?
Whether they won or lost. I don't know, like what you were expecting out of that. There's not a respect level between the two. That's the rivalry of it.
Yeah,
they don't like each other. That's what's great about it. And the next thing is like I wouldn't say that they played soft. If anything, I thought Day was a little bit more conservative than scared than Sharon.
Yeah.
But I go to it for more of like a coach's standpoint of it. It's like Day's gonna lose.
Yeah.
And Moore's gonna win.
I like Joel Klatt hit on his podcast after. He says the way I can describe it is Sharon coached the way he coached because he doesn't have any scar tissue.
No.
He's never lost to Ohio State.
Nope.
He's never been the head coach against Ohio State. Day coached like he has a lot of scar tissue.
Yeah.
Of like, we can't lose this game.
We can't lose this game.
Can't make mistakes. Yep. Now, obviously, he's managing his quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, the turning point of the game is that interception in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Michigan hadn't done anything yet. Of like, you just can't turn it over.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that it was an RPO, which I don't love RPOs, but I know it's part of the game. Of like, didn't even look.
No.
It was just I'm just going to turn and throw it to him.
Mm-hmm.
That's if you're going to manage your quarterback like that, you got to take those. You got to take those decisions out. If you don't trust him to do anything else, you can't have him make that decision.
And it was an RPO with a single receiver side.
Yeah. And it was an RPO against a run front.
Yeah.
You should have ran the ball.
Yeah.
You made the wrong decision.
But the RPO with a single receiver side, that corner only has one job.
Yeah. He had over the top help.
Yeah. He's taking that away. The good RPOs is always a crosser with 2 receivers.
Yeah.
You have an out and a slant.
Yeah.
You make that corner, that's your read. You either make the corner decide or you make the linebacker decide.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that was and on the softness, I get what they're saying because there's 8 minutes left in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in the world knows they're going to run. You know they're going to run it. They know they're going to run it.
Yep.
They're not going to throw this ball.
Yep.
I mean, they threw it on that one 4th down, but that was based off the last fourth down.
Well, that was based off the fact that they were outnumbered on the edge. Ohio State had everybody and their brother.
And the hash of the field that you were on. It was the same play call from the one before, except they were on the opposite hash.
Yeah.
So the corner was a little wider on that side, so the tight end can't get out there.
Nope.
The next one was on the other hash. He can get out there.
Yep.
So the softness comes of, we're going to run it for these next 12 plays and run 7 minutes off the clock, and you can't stop us.
No.
That's where softness comes in.
No, I agree with that part of it.
That's where it comes into, like, I'm interested with the freshman kid that they signed last year when you get that big fucking 380-pound guy in the – that's like what Ohio State's defense – and that was my big thing, too, of, like, that's exactly when I said last week of I don't believe that their defense is any good.
Yeah.
They haven't played anybody. And when they did play Notre Dame, look at the second half.
Yeah, they ran the ball over.
Notre Dame ran all over them, and they could not stop them.
Yeah.
So,
well, hell,
that's exactly what I thought their defense was.
When we talked about the Notre Dame game, the JT
Tuimoloau.
Yeah, he saved the game for him.
Yeah.
He read the screen on the second down, and he tackled the guy. He was the only defender around the one running back on 3rd down.
Yeah.
If he's not there, the game's over. Notre Dame wins that game. So it's, the defense is still not there yet. And I think you would agree with me on this. It's because they don't have the correct personnel up front.
And they're not running Jim Knowles' defense anymore.
No, they're not.
Ryan Day made that decision of like, hey, it is a shocking thing of like, because you know that Michigan made big plays last year, but go back and look at them.
Yeah.
Just the stat lines of it.
Yeah.
Of like 70-yard touchdown, 60-yard touchdown, 75-yard touchdown.
Yep.
Of like, that's where Ryan Day making that decision of, hey, this shit ain't working.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, you got a sack.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what? Sacks are
Pointless.
a bullshit stat.
Yeah.
They do not fucking matter.
No, it's a
pressure matters.
It's a
Make
flavor
him throw
stat.
it now.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. It's so weird when the rankings come out or whatever, and they are what they are. It's like you as an Ohio State fan, you're always looking at a glass half empty because that's just what they do.
Yeah.
But they've set it up for you to get that 4th seed.
Yeah.
They set it up for you to get that 4th seed.
Yeah.
You need 2 teams to lose. 3 teams.
You need Florida State to lose.
Yep. Texas.
You need Texas to lose.
That's it.
You need Georgia to beat Alabama.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Alabama,
Georgia, yes, sorry. Georgia to beat.
If those two happen,
yes, you're right.
Then you're getting boxed out by Georgia.
Yeah, sorry. 3 teams, yeah.
You need,
because the Pac-12 champion is getting in.
Yeah.
They're not going to put a one-loss Washington team in.
I seen people upset with Ohio State being behind Oregon of like,
you don't watch Oregon play?
Yeah, but it's the same thing because they're talking about wins and losses.
Yeah.
Ohio State has better wins, and Ohio State has a better loss than Oregon has.
Yes, they do.
But it doesn't matter because if Oregon wins, they're getting in.
Yeah.
Because I think people thinking that if Oregon wins, that Washington can box them out. I don't think that's the case.
I don't think that's the case either.
I mean, you're talking about the one-loss team going, like, it's like Oregon's double-digit favorites.
Yeah.
Over what? Like, it's like they're expecting a blowout in that game.
Yeah, so you're not. No, I agree with you. If Oregon wins, Washington's not in.
No.
So, you need Texas to lose. You need Georgia to win, and then you need Florida State to lose.
It would be the ultimate fuck you from Oklahoma. Now, Oklahoma State cannot beat Texas.
No.
But it would be the ultimate fuck you of, hey, we won the last Bedlam game, and then, we're going to keep you out of the playoffs, too.
Yeah.
Like Mike Gundy, like, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Is like through 3 quarters, it is going to be a goddamn shootout because that's what Mike Gundy does. And he's going to get blown out in the 4th quarter because that's what Mike Gundy does.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
it'll be like, I can see like midway through the 3rd, it's like 35-28 Oklahoma State, and it ends up fucking 57-35.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
I mean, it'll be, because at some point they'll throw a stupid pick 6 and the floodgates just opens
up. Yeah, I don't ever remember Oklahoma State winning a close one.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? They always either beat the shit out of somebody or they get their ass beat. Yeah.
Think about that, though. The way that, depending on how they seed it. Okay, so Georgia wins.
Mm-hmm.
Michigan, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's
48
that
to
is
3.
so embarrassing as a Big Ten fan.
It's 48 to 3.
The funny thing is it's a 23-point spread.
Uh-huh.
The over-under is 31.
Michigan will get that themselves.
No, but think about that.
Yeah, I know.
They're saying,
28. Yeah.
we don't think.
You're not scoring a touchdown,
Here's
Iowa.
one. Here's one for you.
Yeah.
What is the over? I know the answer to this. What's the over-under Iowa point total for the first half?
3.
0.5.
Oh, yeah, 0.5. I did see that.
0.5.
Yeah. That's so crazy.
Like they're basically saying, like, we don't even think you, not that they're like Iowa gets safeties. Like, that's just what fucking happens with Iowa.
I know.
Like, we don't think you can score two fucking points.
Yeah.
We don't think that you can get that weird, because there is a way to get a 1-point safety. It's a fucked up thing. Like, a lot of shit has to, we don't think you can get that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's crazy. So, yeah, you're right. Yeah. It's super embarrassing.
So, but this scenario of Georgia wins,
Michigan
wins, Oregon wins, Florida State wins.
Yeah.
Now, this is saying that they're going to put Florida State in because they probably would, and they shouldn't.
No, they shouldn't.
Like, Texas should be in over that.
Yes.
But they do fucked up shit because it's obviously the whole thing has always been it's supposed to be the 4 best teams, not the 4 most deserving.
Mm-hmm.
And Florida State just doesn't have their quarterback. And they always like to say, yeah, but Ohio State got in with their 3rd string. It's like, well, they also won that game 59-0.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So if you do that, you're good. But think about that. How pissed are you if you're Michigan and they put Florida State at 4 and you got to play Oregon?
Yeah.
But then again, if they leave it undefeated at 3 and you're Georgia and got to play Oregon.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like,
yeah.
Because Michigan be like, we're number, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But then, same thing. But it was kind of the same thing last year of like, Michigan got TCU as a 2 and 3 seed, and Georgia's like, we don't fucking play Ohio State.
Yeah, exactly.
Should have won that game.
Should have won that game. Yeah.
Of like,
yeah, you're right. It sucks, and that's why the 12 team. Did you see like the?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that'd have been fun. Wouldn't that have been
fun? What a weird setup that is. Like Ohio State opens with a home game against Ole Miss. Like that's a weird fucking game.
In January at the Shoe.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That game. That is a 25-degree game on a good day down in there.
Yeah.
Because you've been in the Shoe, right?
Yeah.
That wind in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't think Ohio State can play.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like it would be bad either way. Going down there or going up there for Ole Miss.
I mean, that's where I get excited for when that shit happens. Of like hoping that Michigan stays at their level. Or you got problems?
No, I got like. Somebody's blowing up in a group chat. Sorry.
Oh.
I was like, I thought I was getting a call.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? Like, you hope that Michigan stays relevant. I personally believe that Harbaugh is probably going to get suspended all of next season.
Yeah.
So he's probably gone.
Out. Yeah.
But you'd hope they'd stay relevant because as bad as you think Ohio State might be.
Yeah.
Imagine like a Florida State has to go to Ann Arbor in January of like,
yeah,
what the fuck? Or a Texas.
Yeah.
Or of like, welcome to the Big Ten, boys.
Yeah, exactly.
Although Michigan's schedule next year.
It's hard.
Oh, my God.
It's hard. They
Ohio State doesn't play anybody.
No, not at all.
They play Oregon.
That's it. Michigan plays Washington, USC.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Texas.
Yes. They play like every new team.
Yeah.
Well, not because they play
Texas as one of their
non-conference ones. Yeah.
It's like well, fuck, you might go 8-4 next year and have a good year.
Have a good year. Mean, yeah. It's wild.
Like people would say how next year's it's going to ruin because they're getting rid of divisions. Obviously. Yeah. Like this year, Ohio State and Michigan will be playing again this week.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing.
I don't mind that because this is fucking embarrassing.
Yeah. I don't mind that at all.
No.
You know how much bet? Okay, I would make that argument that it means more now.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's way more. You mean I can beat their ass twice in a season?
I can possibly knock them because
I can be the reason I knock them out of the playoffs.
Because like Ohio State is the only team since the playoffs started in 2015 or 14, whatever it was. If it was 12 teams since then, Ohio State's the only team in the country that would have made every single playoff.
Uh-huh.
People are like, well, Alabama, no. You forget that one year.
Yeah.
Alabama lost like 3 games.
Yeah.
So it's like, no matter what happens in the game, unless you just had a shit season, both those teams are getting in the playoff.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you dropped one to, like, say next year, Michigan drops it one to Texas, and then Ohio State beats them in the game, and then beats them, that third fucking, you're done.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy.
Be fun, though.
It'll be fun. It'll be really fun.
But it goes back to, and that's what I was telling one of the guys was, I almost said friend, but we're not. But it's just talking to someone. I was one of my buddies. Like, we're not buddies. I didn't know how to. Just a person. It's just a person that I talk to.
Yeah.
Of saying, oh, they're just ruining that the regular season didn't mean anything, and I just said the regular season means too much. Ohio State, granted, Ohio State's not. It's not. They didn't have a team that could win it this year.
Yeah.
Ohio State lost one game. It was the last game of the season to the number 3 team then, number 2 team now.
Yeah.
In their stadium by 6 points, and we're driving to possibly win the game, and they get a pick.
Yeah.
Season's over.
Yeah, exactly.
Season's over. Of like,
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's too much. It means too much.
Too much. I love, what are we in? Like, is it week 12 or week 13 now?
Yeah.
Whatever it is. At week 3 or 4, the media was going, does Nick Saban still have it?
Yeah.
I love it. It's like, do you not watch? Like, they're getting better. The quarterback that's quarterbacking Alabama, you tell me if he's a quarterback.
Yeah.
Because he's not.
No.
They have figured out a way to make him a playmaker.
Yeah.
Whether that's running the ball, whether that's doing anything. Can he throw it? Yeah, he can. But he wants to run. The kid's huge.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he want to run?
Yeah.
I'm better than you at running the football. They're going to find ways to win.
You know, my favorite thing about this that people are talking about is like, well, Alabama doesn't stand a chance again. Now I think Georgia's going to beat the fuck out of Alabama.
Okay.
But they said, look at what they did. It's like, one, that's a rivalry game. It's like, hey, did you forget when fucking Auburn almost beat Georgia? Like a month ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, we just forget that happened. Does everybody forget that Georgia struggled with Georgia Tech last week? Like, that was a fucking game. Late.
Yeah.
Of like, just.
Yep. No, you don't. You forget that. Everybody forgets that stuff.
No, I don't think. I think Georgia's just.
Yeah, they're just better. Yeah. Yeah.
But Alabama's.
Yeah. Does he still have it?
Still Nick Saban.
He's still fucking good, guys.
They have a good defense.
Yeah. They run the ball.
And they figure out how to get points.
Yes.
And they still do Alabama shit.
Like the touchdown on Saturday.
Yeah. It just happens.
Yeah, it happens.
And my favorite part of that whole thing is the interview with Saban goes, well, we work on that play.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm sure.
And I know he does.
I'm sure they do.
Because he's a situational football coach.
Yeah.
This is going to come up at some point. It may not.
And we're going to be prepared for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I believe that they do work on shit like that.
That gets me with the Belichick thing of the pick against Seattle.
Yeah.
They worked on that play.
They knew they liked to run that.
That was a new defense that nobody had ever seen in the NFL. Yeah. That goal line defense had never been played by anybody.
Nope. Yeah. Oh, that's good stuff. Good stuff.
So what do you let's go into this. What do you think happens this weekend? I mean, obviously Iowa beats Michigan.
Yeah.
7-6.
Yeah. I think Georgia beats Alabama.
Yeah.
I think obviously Michigan.
Is it close, or you think it's
I think it's close.
2 scores?
No, I do think it's close. I think in the last 8-9 minutes of that game, Georgia makes sure that we have this win. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'll say this. I don't think Alabama gets the ball back with a chance to go and win the game.
Right.
I think they're up.
Like 10, it's a 2-score game.
Yes. But it's
score, but need an onside kick.
Georgia made it a 2-score game with
late
5 minutes. You know what I mean? Something like that. I think it is close the whole game. Because Alabama does have a really good defense.
Yeah.
And Georgia has struggled at times to put points on the board.
Yeah.
Michigan beats Iowa like 48-3. I mean, it's going to be that way.
I would find it hilarious if he said, if Harbaugh was just, I don't want to get any, I want to keep JJ healthy. We're just not going to even throw it.
Yeah.
If they came out and threw 0 passes and put 30 and won like 30-3.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be funny.
That would be funny.
Be a slap in the face. I would also find it funny if it's Harbaugh's first game back and Iowa like made it a game. Like if Michigan won like 24-14. You know what I mean? Something like that.
I think it'd be funny. Harbaugh's now, obviously, there's no chance.
There's no chance. Yeah.
But if like they was just stout against the run and Michigan just, because Iowa could get that way to where you just can't run the fucking ball.
Uh-huh.
And J.J. McCarthy did J.J. McCarthy stuff where he just threw stupid picks like he did against Maryland.
Yeah.
Of like, what the fuck?
Look, these guys have confidence. Like the Northwestern Ohio State game a few years ago.
Yeah.
Where like they was what the fuck?
What is going on?
Yeah.
Now, granted, for it to be a close game, Iowa's defense special teams has to score 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. I'm with you on that one. Yeah, their offense isn't scoring.
Because I could legit see Iowa not giving up more than 20 points.
Uh-huh.
The only way they get to 30, Michigan scores more than 30.
Pick sixes.
It is just that Iowa's offense never has the ball.
Yeah. That'd be,
like it's the 3-and-out punt, interception, fumble of 60 minutes, like Michigan's offense on the field for like fucking 53 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is totally possible.
Mm-hmm. I see the Pac-12 championship. I would take Washington in the point. I would take the under or the plus 9.5 or whatever it is. I would, only because Oregon, like Georgia, has the ability to give up the big play.
Yeah.
And you saw it in the first game.
Yep.
They gave up a lot of deep shots down the field because they get caught up in some single coverage stuff. And Penix can toss the football around.
Yeah.
I would probably take them in the points. Now, I think Oregon wins. Sorry. But I can see them giving up some big plays. You know what I mean? Would I be shocked if Oregon beat them by 10 or more? No. Wouldn't be shocked.
No.
But if I'm a betting man, I would probably take the 9.5. I think Texas beats Oklahoma State. Unless they do stupid Texas stuff. You know what I mean? Picks. They could.
I mean, they almost got beat by some teams that have won like 3 games this year.
Yes.
So
yeah. And if you go back to their best win, which would be Alabama turned the ball over.
Yeah.
And they couldn't pick up blitzes. I mean, I watched that game. I mean, Milroe was fucking running for his damn life back there, to the point where Saban switched quarterbacks. He's like, he can't do anything. He sucks. And that's when they realize, he's not a passer. So I think Texas wins that one. I think Louisville beats Florida State because Louisville seems to play to the level of their competition.
Yeah.
Like them getting beat by Kentucky last week is like you just played to Kentucky's level.
Yeah.
You didn't. And then the game with Miami 2 weeks ago, it's like you played to the level of Miami the whole game until you're like, oh fuck, we gotta turn it up now. So I can see them beating Florida State. Plus, Florida State has a backup quarterback. Not saying that he is bad, but they were suspect with Jordan Travis. I mean,
they had a shit ton of close games that they should have lost.
I mean, it's like good teams find a way to win. I'm not saying anything like that. They've earned their 12 wins. I watched some of that game. But I
don't know that Florida had theirs. They were on a backup quarterback, aren't they?
Yeah. But Florida is a targeting call away from getting the ball back and possibly going down and scoring.
Yeah.
So
they are
horrible.
Fucking god awful.
Yes, they are. So, it is what it is that way. But I don't think. What's the other one? Am I missing one? I think I covered all of them. Yeah.
All right.
I don't think there's any upsets.
Okay.
Unless you're calling. I mean, Oregon's not an upset. They're favored in the game.
Favored in the game.
Yeah. So no, I don't think that. I think Texas wins, then they get in. So I think it would be like Georgia, Michigan, Oregon, Texas.
That'd be a nice playoff.
It'd be a nice playoff.
All right, here's what I got.
Okay.
Georgia beats Bama by 2 scores.
Okay.
10-14, somewhere. 10 to 14 points, somewhere in there. Could be the way you said it late. I think they just get. I don't think unless Bama gets the first drive and scores, I don't think Bama ever leads in this game.
Okay.
Like maybe it'll be close and 2 scores late, but it kind of be like the Ohio State game.
Yeah.
It was like Michigan was in control of that game
the whole
since
time.
they were never. There was never a doubt.
Yeah.
That Georgia just controls that game. I don't know why. I got a feeling. I think Washington wins that fucking game.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why. It just feels like, Bo Nix, you win this, we're in the playoffs. Bo Nix, we win this game, you win the Heisman. I know you're 30 years old.
Too much on Oregon.
It's just like, and then but hey, let's not forget that Oregon has beat nobody.
Yeah.
But their defense flies the fuck around.
Yeah, they do, man.
They really do.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just got this feeling that maybe, Washington wins that game. I think Louisville beats Florida State.
Yeah.
That's just a... Buddy, I really fucking think Oklahoma State beats Texas.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I got that Sark thing that Texas, it's always the we're back and then we're not.
Yeah.
And it just seems like a legit thing that somehow all that shit happens and Ohio State sneaks in and gets beat by like fucking 30 by Georgia.
Yeah.
So it's not even, it's like you haven't heard a lot of Ryan Day needs to be fired.
No, just from moron
fans. It was
fans
more from last year.
Yeah.
I mean, it was loud last year.
Mm-hmm.
Then he got some reprieve by losing to Georgia somehow.
Yeah.
But it just seems like, it wasn't loud.
Yeah.
But then you get fucking boat raced.
Yeah.
Like somehow you backdoor in a playoff and get fucking hammered.
Yeah.
And I'm talking like it would be like, I could see Georgia, Ohio State being 48-12.
Yeah.
I mean, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. I mean,
I just don't, I'll put it this way. I'll put that Texas game, the same way that I put the Ohio State game. You're going to have to fucking prove it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Oklahoma is fucking dog shit, and they beat you in that game.
Yeah.
You were a better team.
Yeah. Yeah.
I watched that whole fucking game. You were a better team than Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And they beat you.
Yeah.
And then you almost got beat by Kansas.
Yeah.
And then you almost got beat by fucking Iowa State.
Yeah.
And then it's like
you're riding that line there, buddy. No, I get it. And I can see Ohio State backdooring their way in. That's not what I'm saying, but again, if they catch that fucking 4 seed,
and I only say that just for hey, maybe it's an okay year to go to the Rose Bowl and play Washington or Oregon or whatever and get beaten that game.
Uh-huh.
Like I think Ohio State gets dog walked by Oregon.
Oh my God, yeah.
I think they hang with Washington. Because I think you can because Washington can't run the ball at fucking all. And I think you can just drop coverage and kind of keep it in front of you.
Yeah.
Hang that game. But in my mind, I just go, it's just kind of that second year that Ohio State made the national championship game against when they shouldn't have been there against LSU. Hey, we didn't play a game. We went from 6-1.
Yeah.
But it seems like that of you have no fucking business being in the playoff.
Yeah.
And you back way in.
Yeah.
And then it gets real fucking
bad.
loud.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't. And the people who the argument of Ryan Day should be fired, I have 2 comments on that. One, the only way Day gets fired is if Urban goes, yeah, I'll take the job.
That's
because
it.
I don't think, one, there's not anybody else out there. Unless you're going to, and I will say this because I love the way that he designs runs. I'm calling Sharon over.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean? I just like the way he does. He is a Big Ten football coach.
He's Michigan's head coach next year.
Yes, 100% he is. But no, the only way Day's fired is if they call up Urban and say, "Hey, you want the job?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'll take it." That's the only way he's fired. And my other comment to that is Ryan Day's not fired because next year is 12-team playoffs.
Oh yeah, I'll be in the playoff every year.
So that's my only other one.
It's the only, and I hear that because he's a very good coach. He's is he fucking 50-something and 7?
Yeah, he's lost 7 games.
But then that's the other thing is like, but it's the 7 games anybody fucking cares about.
Mm-hmm.
You get beat by Michigan 3 times. You get beat by Alabama. You get beat by Georgia. You get beat by Oregon.
Clemson. Yeah.
Clemson.
Yeah.
Of like,
yeah. No, I get it. I get the big game is what everybody says.
You beat up on the Big Ten.
Yeah. But you know the people are more mad in saying Ryan Day needs fired because he doesn't he himself takes the game seriously, the Michigan game seriously.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like any of his players do.
No.
And I think that's like the biggest harp on him, but nobody can put it into words. They just blame it on him.
I can tell you, there were several plays that looked like Marvin Harrison didn't give a fuck.
100%.
On that interception,
didn't even try. Didn't even try to tackle the guy. No, yeah.
He didn't even try to break it up.
No.
Like there's a couple plays where it was like, this guy checked out.
Yeah. There never seemed to be a sense of urgency.
But that could have been him too, of like knowing that he's not in the fucking game plan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Could have been. I would say the only person that I thought played like they wanted to beat the hell out of them was Travion Henderson.
Yeah.
Because he ran the ball hard. He ran the ball very hard. There were some times where there was no fucking hole, and he picked up 2-3 yards. Yep. You know what I mean? So he stood out to me as one of those guys. But other than that, like there wasn't really anybody else that played their ass off that really stood out, you know?
Because that was my thought, obviously, on Twitter. You know, you see like last year, you saw like talking heads talking about, is it time for Ryan Day to be done?
Yeah.
You didn't see that this year. You just heard, the other morons that are saying it.
Yeah.
But like, you could see it in Urban Meyer, though.
Yes, you could.
Fucking halftime and stuff of
he's like, what the fuck
and then Charles Woodson yelling.
Yeah.
Celebrating right in front of him of like, you could see
the blood boiling in him.
What the fuck are you doing?
Uh-huh. No, and that's what I mean of taking it seriously.
Yeah.
Again, Urban it's a way of life for those two teams.
Yep.
No matter what it is. It doesn't matter if you're fucking 1-9, that game is everything. It's your whole season.
Yeah.
And now that the 14 playoffs, it is your whole season.
Yeah.
You know? So I get but those players, there was 4 of them in interviews that said it's just another game. To me, it's not.
Right.
Because it means, yes, it is the Ohio State, Michigan, but it means so much more. Yeah. If you beat Michigan, you beat Michigan.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. There's a whole celebration. You get your gold pants. There's everything. You're fantastic. But you're not backdooring your way into a playoff game now.
Yeah.
You are the number 2 seed.
But you also got a bunch of guys that have never done it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they didn't play in the COVID year.
Yep.
Like Marvin Harrison's never been on a winning team.
No. And it's
the quarterback's never been on a winning team.
No. And it's just weird that there's not that urgency when it comes to this game. You know what I mean? That's what I think is like the biggest fan that they see.
Well, I don't think he's a motivator.
No, I don't think so either. No, he seems corny when he says motivating shit, you know?
Where's Lou Holtz?
Yeah.
You know? I seen a guy on
TikTok. He's a tough football team.
Seen a guy on TikTok. Obviously, he was a Michigan fan, but he had put a black T-shirt on, and he put like a pillow or something to have the Ryan Day gut.
Yeah,
and he just took like black grease paint and painted on a beard, and he put a hat on, and he did the high pitched kind of Ryan Day thing. He's like, "Where's Bo Schembechler? Hey, is he rotting in his grave? Does he want to come see me?" It was fucking great.
Oh,
that was the funny thing. I thought I'd get a little traffic on one of the one that I put up on TikTok about the final score.
Final score.
It's like biggest win in school history.
Uh-huh.
I got likes.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. I was just waiting on it. It's like, this isn't the biggest win in our school history.
Yeah.
But I was like nobody realized that. Did you read that portion of it before you fucking liked it?
Saw the score,
or did you just see the score?
Yeah.
Like, that was a shot.
Yeah.
That, like, you haven't fucking won anything.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. Something is to be said about the attitude of your head coach.
Yeah.
Ryan Day's not winning any fights.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
He's a nerdy guy.
He's an offensive coordinator.
Yeah. And
he's not a head coach.
No. And like Urban had kind of that look like, I'll sock you in the fucking teeth.
Yeah.
You don't piss me off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like Harbaugh's kind of got that crazy.
Absolutely.
The shit that he says is like, he's got that fire in him somewhere, you know? And stuff, you know, it's just kind of, you reflect. I say this about a lot of people. Your team is supposed to reflect how you are as a coach, what your personality is. And if you want to be tough, if you want your team to be tough, then you got to start doing stuff to make them tough.
Yeah. Well, it's like you look at Georgia of like, it's called Bloody Tuesday.
Yeah.
And they do it every week.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's, you know, that's the head coach.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying, I'm like, Brian Day's a good coach.
Yeah.
But he's an offensive coordinator at heart. He's not, I'll bang this drum forever of like, if you're a head coach that calls fucking plays, especially offensive plays, you don't have it.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that.
You just, like, I don't mind so much the head coach that calls defensive plays.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd rather you call any. I'd rather, you know, but it's like, you're calling offensive plays, like you're not in the game.
No, because you're not. Because there's a very limited number of defensive things that you can call, especially at the college level.
Yeah, they're all checks.
Offensively, as soon as if you punt, you score, whatever happens, you're instantly talking about what you're doing the next drive.
Yeah.
So you didn't pay attention to a lick of shit that happened on that defensive drive. Nothing. And that's a problem.
Yeah.
Because how your defense just played dictates how you go and call offense on the next drive.
Yeah.
Just like in the third quarter there. Defense gets a stop, you get the ball back. You should have pounded that fucking ball all the way back down their throat and tried to score again.
Yep.
No, what do? Oh, we just ran the ball. We think they're going to expect run. We'll throw 3 quick passes.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That is like what they talk about. That's a guy that's calling plays, not calling a game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Something working? Keep running it.
Yeah. Michigan did it for 8 minutes.
Yeah. It was working.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I still want to see in there. There's a lot of people talking about how overrated Heartline is. He's just not developing these receivers. Like, hey, did you ever think that C.J. Stroud was pretty good too?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that makes a difference.
Makes a big difference.
And like all the guys that coming out of there are doing pretty well in the NFL.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of receivers doing a lot of. There's going to be 2 more drafted in the first fucking round.
See, I'm not on the Mbuka train of first round.
I don't think he was ever healthy.
Yeah, I don't
but
either.
I think he will. He'll get drafted in the first round.
Probably because
of just
it's
where he's from.
Receivers and everything like that. Yeah, but yeah.
Now he's going to be in the 20s. But
he's going to have to go to a place that has a couple more.
Well, yeah, you're going to go to somewhere that say we know what they know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
They know route concepts. They know, they can play. They can make an impact.
Yeah.
Plus, he catch punts.
Yeah,
that's
a big
massive
part of it.
That's
big part of it.
That's another thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like right now, 3 of the top 10 players are coming to Ohio State again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
then oh my God, everybody's with Aaron Nolan said he's gonna, he's coming early. He's gonna be there in January. He's like, so he should be up to speed that he could start next year. He ain't fucking playing.
No,
you can't. I mean,
no.
You know who starts as a freshman? Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
That's who starts as a freshman.
Yeah.
That shit doesn't happen. Fucking 18 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
I think what you did see, and I heard people say this, of Ryan Day's offense, like Ryan Day, the backup quarterback.
Yeah, the Brown guy.
He really wanted him to win that job, and he couldn't do it. And it was we'll go with Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it felt like, and I think that Keinholz probably wins that job and starts next year.
I would agree with that. Yeah, I think so. There's more.
They were very high on that kid.
Yeah, they are. So yeah, and who knows? I mean,
but it just felt like that of like, and it would make sense because he's still running. Like, if Brown could throw a little bit, it seems like he can't.
Yeah, it seems like he's bad at it.
but like the offense is designed for him because like you run out of this and you do these stretch plays and stuff like. Well, there's never Kyle McCord's never keeping that ball.
No,
so
never. And one of the things that I couldn't even tell you what beat writing. It could have just been somebody who, maybe not even on it. I don't know. But I thought he made a good point where Ryan Day is the head offensive coach at every position. And people are like, well, yeah, obviously he's a coordinator and head coach. No, there's no, people forget like your senior analyst is a big deal. Their senior analyst is 25.
Yeah.
There's nobody that says, no, that's a stupid call. Let's run something else.
Nobody on that staff.
Yeah, like that's what I feel like Kevin Wilson did.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa. Like, easy. Like, let's do this and this. Like, there's nobody to question him. Quarterback coach is like 26. Heartline. First time doing an OC job. Probably doesn't have a whole lot of responsibility. Yeah. He's coaching receivers. He's coaching wide receivers. They gave him the OC coordinator job so they could get him a raise so he didn't leave. Yeah. That's why he's that.
Yeah. Because he's a recruiter.
Yes. I don't think Tony Alford has anything to do with play calling. I think he's just there to coach running backs.
Yep.
So and there's another analyst who's like 28.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's a young staff, which is fine, but there's no old,
like it's filled with a bunch of his buddies.
That's what I feel like.
There's no former head coach on his staff.
And there's no devil's advocate there.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, great call. You know what I mean? There's no back and forth. It doesn't feel like, it feels like they're the yes men.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about this? Oh, it's great. You sure? Yeah, it's great. Run it.
Yeah.
It's stuff like that where you don't realize it until somebody points it out. I was like, good point.
Because, with Ryan, it's like, we'll try to run it, not working. Okay, let's run passes. Let's run a lot of wide receiver screens. Mm-hmm. Let's do some screen passes. We're near the 50. Let's try to take a shot.
Yeah.
Of like, that's your offense. Uh-huh. If we get inside the 20, we're fucked.
Yeah.
I mean.
And the problem with screens and the bubbles and everything like that is like, those are practiced every single day because it's timing, it's angles, it's if you miss one block, you're screwed. It's always behind the line. Screen teams practice screens. It doesn't seem like, and they run them quite a bit.
All the time. And they throw a lot of 1 yard losses.
Yes, and it doesn't feel like to me that it's taken seriously.
No.
It's like, oh, we have one-on-one off coverage in the slot, we'll just throw a bubble to it. Well, that's fine, but if your outside receiver misses a block, you're screwed. Yeah.
But they'll throw it.
Or if it's a bad throw and he has to turn around to get it,
or they'll throw it from the left hash to the right of like, hey, that guy's 10 yards off, that ball's in the air for 2 seconds.
Yeah, he's gone. He's on him. Yeah. So I don't... That's just what it seems
and there's
like
no
a lot.
Movement. There's no... All of their movement is just like some window dressing. There's no movement with purpose.
Yeah.
Like, motion has to have a purpose. Like, they did it one time.
Yep.
This year, they motioned Marvin in and then turned around and he fired right back out and they threw it to him. Basically, it's a one-man screen pass with no blockers and he gained 10 yards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why not do that?
But his motion had purpose because when he motioned back, that defender backed off because it's a roll coverage.
Yeah.
So you had that space there.
And then you fire back across.
And it's a short pass because he's coming back in. Yeah. So I don't think that the screens, I like screens. They work. But your screen game's not going to work against Ohio State a whole lot because they throw too many deep shots to me.
Yeah.
Screens work as a deception with an aggressive team.
Well, and he runs screens for run plays.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's dumb.
It's never going to work.
No, it's dumb.
And I'd like to see a stat on when you run that wide receiver bubble on first down and lose 2 yards.
What's the...
How often do you make a first down? And I'll tell you one thing. Here's another stat I'd like to see. When you throw a bubble for either a no gain or a loss on first down.
What's your second down play?
98% of the time, run the ball. Mm-hmm. Try to get it to 3rd and 5.
Yep.
And that's the other one that is just a myth that 3rd and 5 is manageable. It's not. Less than 50% of the time you make it. So
3rd and 3
you're better
is
off, honestly, on 2nd and 11 to take a fucking shot. You have a better chance. Run a hard play action and just chuck it down the field.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like his play calling.
I don't either.
And that's they talk about the run game. One, Kyle McCord needs to be under center. He's an under center guy.
Yep.
That's his skill set. And he didn't do it in high school, obviously.
No.
But that's what he can do. Because when the quarterback turns his back to the linebackers, it puts them in a pickle.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then Ohio State's run game is, hey, if the running back's on his right, they're running left. If he's on their left, they're running right. So you watch the defensive line slant right into the fucking run play.
Yeah.
Because the only other thing they can do is fucking toss it to him with no blockers. That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Well, they're in the pistol. Well, okay, they're going to run it up the center.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you.
All right. On the men's side, it was a bad fucking week for Ohio. Fucking Bengals get beat. Browns get that. I tried watching that Broncos-Browns game. It was fucking tough. I turned the channel.
Yeah.
Because it was very obviously the Browns could not win that game.
Yeah, it was. I watched it with my uncle and my cousin, both huge Browns fans. So it was a good time. It was fun to watch for me, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, it was it sucked, obviously, watching it with my family. I was like, I wanted a good game.
Yeah.
I wanted, come down to the wire or whatever. The DTO, I thought he played well. First off, I'm going to go back and say, Mark Sanchez is fucking atrocious at calling games. He is horrible. One drive, it's the drive that DTR leads him down and scores. Throws the touchdown pass, right? He throws this out route to Njoku. He's 5 yards away from the defender. He catches it, goes down, gets tagged, whatever it is. And Mark Sanchez goes, man, that was a dangerous throw. And we all just start laughing. Like, what the hell is this guy talking about? The next play, he throws the ball in between two dudes, an NFL throw, and Njoku just doesn't catch it. He drops it. And Mark Sanchez goes, are they trying to make DTR be like Houdini or something? They're really asking him to do a lot here. It's like, what are you talking about? He fucking tightrope this goddamn ball in there, and Njoku just plain dropped it.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you talking about? And there was another one. He threw, it was to Njoku again, throws this nice cover 2 flag route, right over top of the corner in between the safety, catches it, goes down, and he goes, man, great pass. It's like, if anything, that's the more dangerous throw. Like, what the hell are we talking about here? He was just awful to listen to. But no, I mean, it was, they took the Browns playmakers out of the game. Like, Garrett had no business. They said he was a little tweaked up, whatever. He didn't show anything in the first half.
Yeah.
They were able to run the football. It's was a crazy stat for me listening to the game. As much as the Broncos have seemed to depend on the run the last 5-6 weeks or whatever, it was only their second rushing touchdown. The first one of the game. It was only their second rushing touchdown of the year.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's like, oh, fuck. What the hell? You know what I mean? And then, like, when Russell did the boot in, that was their third rushing touchdown of the game. I was like, wow. How have we won 6 games? I mean, defense and
defense. Limit Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
To not let him beat you.
Yeah. I mean, they've just
take the fucking points.
Yeah, they have been. They've been taking the points.
That's what
Yeah.
If you ever wanted to show something against analytics of when you should go for it, just show them Denver Broncos.
Yeah, last 6 games,
well, he should have went for that. He kicked the field goal and took the points. He still should have went for it on that. You won by 2 fucking points.
Yeah. Who cares?
It's showing that
it's worked.
When you got points, fucking take them.
Yeah. And I mean, I know the Vikings game, the fucking Sutton made this absolutely unbelievable catch and everything, but but still, I mean, you make it's NFL plays, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I was pumped, man. Got the win, 6-5. I needed the fucking Bengals to win.
That was never going to happen.
I know it wasn't going to happen, but needed them to win, get Pittsburgh out of the fucking way. Actually, the Browns will beat themselves out of the playoffs anyway.
Yeah, they can't. I mean, like if DTR doesn't clear protocol, which is
not happening,
usually doesn't happen anymore.
Not
like
the first week. You're not.
Like you're Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
I don't know who the Browns play this week.
The Cardinals.
Is it
the Cardinals or the Rams? Something like that.
But it's like, I mean, he can hand it off.
Yeah.
Like he can't fucking move.
Yeah.
Like your offensive line better be on their game.
And, I have watching that game, it's like PJ Walker is capable. Why the fuck did you guys do the reverse thing?
I don't know.
To a guy who plays special teams and that's it?
Never touched the ball.
Never touches the ball. Never touches the ball once. And I'm like, what were they trying? Were they trying to do a reverse? Were they trying to pass it? Because it didn't look like he was trying to make up any ground when he caught it.
Yeah.
He threw it 5 yards behind.
Yeah.
Most reverses are very tight to each other if they're trying to run it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it bounces off of him and we pick it up. I was like, Jesus Christ.
He's trying to make something happen.
Yeah, I was like, my God.
Well, it's not like you're getting blown out and you need a big play.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was 12-17. Yeah, they needed a touchdown. It was odd.
Well, and their big thing, too, is, I don't know where Myles Garrett's at. I mean, obviously left in a fucking sling, and he said he heard it pop.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen anything on that.
Either.
But
no. I haven't heard anything either. But your concussion protocol is 7. You have to be symptom-free at least 2 days before a game.
Yeah.
But your protocol starts on your first day of practice back.
Right.
So he didn't start till Tuesday.
Yeah.
So he's not playing Sunday.
Like, it's pretty, you got to be cleared by Saturday usually because they won't clear you on Sunday if you didn't clear on Saturday or something like that. But there's 2 stages of they clear you to practice and then you got to clear again.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't think he plays. So that puts Flacco there and he's not ready to play.
Here's one for Cincinnati of just the. I assume you didn't watch that game.
No, I watched it.
Did you?
Yeah, I watched it.
They ran the ball 11 times.
I know. Minimum.
You don't have Joe Burrow anymore.
Nope. Stop throwing it. Yeah.
It is.
Mm-hmm. No, it makes no sense.
I mean, what do we?
Makes no sense. It's hard to fire a guy when your quarterback gets hurt, but it does. The way he's doing shit is stupid.
Yeah.
You had a chance to win that game.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It was just one of those things of like, and I understand like the defense isn't as good as it was. Now they'll bow up and make some plays when it's time to make some plays, but it's like, hey, we maybe try handing this thing off once in a while because
shit. Yeah, what the hell are you doing?
You're running Joe Burrow's offense. That's not Joe Burrow.
No.
And I understand if we can't run the ball, we need to pass it. Don't put Joe Burrow pass plays in. Do something different. Like, hey, we're on our backup.
Yeah. We
can't run these fucking plays.
Exactly.
It just doesn't make any sense.
No, not at all.
I heard, from your buddy at the radio station, they were talking their football at 5:15 as I was heading over here. They was talking about, the whole deal of the Browns. Obviously, they're mostly Browns, mostly Browns fans there. And the one guy that they had on was talking about, like, the Deshaun signing of, like, it's just hampered them so much. And I get it. And he says, but, they could have been in play to get Justin Fields. And I just think if you get him in the right system, it's like, do you fucking guys watch him play?
Yeah.
Like, he can run the ball.
Yeah.
They said, well, he got that win. You realize he fumbled again, right?
Yeah.
Late in the game.
Like,
that's what he does he always turns the fucking ball over. We didn't throw any picks. Yeah, but he keeps fumbling the ball every time he gets sacked. Yeah. And he gets sacked a lot.
Because their offensive line's bad. Yeah.
I mean,
it's.
I get so tired of that. Of like, he just can't, like, his professional career is over. He's a backup.
Yeah.
Like, he'll go. I mean, somebody's going to pick him up because, like, he'd work in, like, a Baltimore.
Yeah.
If they can't keep him, or so, like, if Lamar goes down, you can bring him in there. And Baltimore's very good at, like, hey, we're just going to do this fucking zone read shit and just. Yeah. Let our defense kind of win it, and we need you to run and make 6 passes.
Yep, exactly. That's it.
Of like, he can't fucking play.
No, he's not good.
The one I did, I listened to Lombardi's podcast. He was talking about the fucking, when we recorded last week.
Yeah.
I got in the vehicle to hear the Hail Mary pick 6.
Oh.
At the Jets game.
Yeah.
Of like, because it was like, the guy, whoever's doing it on the radio was like, I think this is worse than the butt fumble. Like, who has ever thrown a Hail Mary that gets returned for a touchdown? So Lombardi was talking about that, and he says, when I watched that play, the first thing I did was look at my phone, and he said, it was just from working with Al Davis. He says, and this is how that conversation, Al Davis would have called me and said, hey, did we practice this play during the week? And he'd say, no, Mr. Davis. He goes, did the coaches know that he couldn't throw it into the end zone from there? No, probably not. He goes, oh, what the fuck are we doing? And hangs up. Like, but you think about that. That's an NFL. Who would have thought that?
I don't know.
It's 55 yards.
Yeah, he couldn't get it there.
You couldn't get it to the fucking end zone.
I know.
It was like,
yeah. Yeah. Ugh.
Like, you can't play in the league.
Now you're bad.
Like, you got to be able to throw it 55 yards.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man.
Then,
I tell you what, though. The Eagles, man.
Oh, that's why I was going to go next is the Eagles game.
Oh,
of just like
finding ways to win, dude.
They just know how to win.
They are. They can do it. They can do it.
I have never in my lifetime in a 3-play span seen the center get called twice. I listened to him talk. He said the first one, yeah. He goes, I was just seeing if I got away with it because I had a really big pitch. He said the second one was like that 99% of the time that doesn't get called.
Yeah.
Because centers move. He says, but I moved a little bit and the defensive guy jumped.
Yeah.
If he doesn't jump, they don't
call that. Yeah.
And he said that just is what it is.
Yeah.
But man, they just
find ways win.
He
dude.
goes the 58-yard field goal in those conditions like it was fucking nothing.
I know.
I mean, like,
I love Devontae Smith. Did you hear it? He goes, he's like, people don't look. He goes, people don't look when they don't have faith. He goes, I looked, I watched.
Yeah.
I know what he's got.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't remember who it was at the coin toss.
Oh, Brandon Graham. Don't matter.
Don't matter.
Don't matter.
We'll take the ball. It don't matter.
Don't matter. Love that guy. His shit talking is awesome.
Did you see when they kicked the field goal when the Bills did? One of the defensive guys was fucking mic'd up.
Oh, yeah.
In his stance before the snap, we gonna win this game. You guys kicking a field goal. You done fucked up. Yeah. You don't know Jalen Hurts.
That's Brandon Graham, yeah. Because
the first one I was talking about at the coin toss.
Yeah, that was Brandon Graham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next one of like during the fucking kick.
Well, okay, during the kick, if he's saying that, I don't. So there's a clip of him going to the sideline saying the exact same thing. So I don't know if it's Brandon Graham on the kick or not.
Yeah, but it might be
because
it's probably mic'd up.
Yeah.
He's saying that as the play is happening to the guy.
That's awesome.
He goes, you guys don't know Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
And like, you done fucked up.
Yeah.
You don't know. You going to lose this game. And like in the middle of that sentence, the ball snapped and he runs into the guy. Like, it's like, you don't know. And he quits, hits him. The kick goes up and he goes, you fucked up. It's like, that's awesome. Well, and then it was just like, yeah.
Well, he goes to the sidelines and like he's still mic'd up. He's, you don't know Jalen Hurts like I do. We got this win. We got this win. And he runs up and it's raining still, and he's like squinting at the board to see. He goes, I told you. Yeah, like that's awesome.
But
you don't
that
know
was
Jalen like I know Jalen.
And then it again of like the Bills, man. Like their offense fucking sucks. I'm sick and tired of Josh Allen's phenomenal quarterback. But there's another one of like
the dick riding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, did you forget, like, when they had 2 scores that Josh Allen threw that stupid fucking interception?
Yep.
Because that's what Josh Allen does. And they score again and get back in the game.
Yeah. That'd be an interesting job.
And here's one, too, is I'm really sick of this. Well, I mean, they had the game won. Gabe Davis ran the wrong route. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Gabe Davis ran the right route.
Yeah, exactly.
And Josh Allen fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
He had the guy beat, and he goes, he'll probably just run it up. And
yep.
Like, nope. Those are 2 fucking routes that are out-breaking routes, and the guy had inside leverage. Gabe Davis ran the right fucking route.
Yeah.
Josh Allen threw the wrong route. But no, it's like, fucking big game. Gabe Davis doesn't fucking...
Yeah.
He's like, nope.
Yeah.
No, he beat a guy. Yep. He was open by 5 yards.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, man, that'll be an interesting job because, I mean, if they fire him, it won't be till after the season. You know, they just won't do it until after the season. Let him write it out. But like Staley, he's got to be on his way out this week or next week.
That's where I think, when they talk about that I heard Schefter on McAfee say he's thinking like 7 to 10 jobs will be open.
Wow. Okay, so technically the Raiders
There's 2
are
open right now.
Raiders and Panthers.
Yep.
Okay, there's 2. I would say Commanders.
Yep.
All right. Bills.
Yep.
Chargers.
Yep.
So that's 5. Who else here? Saints. Okay. Yep. There's one. Saints there.
Depending how it goes, maybe Atlanta.
Good point. We'll count that. There's 7. There's Atlanta there. Who else? I don't see them doing Giants. I don't think Dayball gets fired.
No.
I don't.
Chicago, maybe.
They might wipe
probably
it say.
I'd probably say,
yeah. Probably Chicago. I'm with you on that one. Trying to think. Patriots.
Yeah.
Patriots. There's 9. I think Saleh has like a asterisk by this season since Rodgers got hurt.
I think, man, I don't know.
That's it. I mean, it's a tough one.
It's a toughie, but that's a Nathaniel Hackett thing.
Yeah.
Is Hackett if you're keeping Hackett because Rodgers likes him, then Saleh's going to be there.
Yeah. Yeah. I think of other ones. Other division I'm thinking of. The South, the AFC South, is Vrabel gone?
No.
Okay. Oh. No, that would be the only other one in the South.
I mean, Vrabel's at that point of like, hey, we need a quarterback.
Yeah. Tomlin, Stefanski, Taylor. North's fine. West would be the Raiders and nobody else in there. Chargers. Chargers. Said those already. Jets, Dolphins. We said Bills. We said Patriots. That's that one. That's the AFC. We said Commanders. That's the only one in that division.
Yep.
The North. We said the Bears. That's the only one in that division. Saints, Panthers. We said those 2. Falcons, maybe. So we could have a whole all Bucks. Todd Bowles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's the 10 one right there. Yeah, he could be right. Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you one thing. If Bob Kraft makes that decision to fire Bill Belichick, and he goes straight to the fucking Chargers, and you're going to watch him win a Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. No, I'm with you on that one. But
Jim Harbaugh has to be praying that they do not fire Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Because if they don't fire Bill Belichick and Harbaugh's that, he's going to the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
The Chargers are going to hire Jim Harbaugh if that's the...
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that one, for sure.
He ain't going to the fucking Panthers, I can tell you that.
No.
Dude, what about that fucking Tepper, man?
Yeah, I know.
We thought we were trading up to get C.J. Stroud because we didn't think we'd get to number 1. I have all the faith in the world in Bryce, but we just assumed we were taking C.J., but then we got to 1, and you got to take Bryce. I'm like, dude, you just tried to not shit on your quarterback and just fucking shit right on his face.
On him. You don't have to. The problem is you don't have to say any of that shit. You don't have to say. You don't have to explain anything. All you had to explain was we didn't think Frank Reich and the offensive staff were developing Bryce the way he should have been done, and that's why he was fired. That's all you had to say.
You could just say this. He looked like he didn't want to fucking be here anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think he wanted the job in the first place.
Yeah.
We just fucking offered it to him, so he took it.
Yeah.
That's just a wild thing to get fired mid-season and have a job the next year.
Yeah.
That never fucking happens. Like, you just fucked up. I mean, you had your coach that everybody seemed to love and made him play better.
Oh, yeah.
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 And now he's in San Francisco.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yeah.
I mean.
Good job there, guys. No, it sucks to say, but those guys who get fired midway just never seem to get another head coaching job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they got to spend years doing coordinating again.
Take some time off, go do some coordinating, get shit straight.
But he's still getting paid by 2 teams, though. Colts don't have to pay him anymore?
No.
Oh, okay.
Every NFL contract for coaching has offset clauses.
Gotcha.
You cannot double dip in the NFL.
Gotcha. Okay.
Or college.
Yeah, I knew college.
But so if they take an offensive coordinator job in college, that comes off what the NFL has to pay you.
Okay. Makes sense.
Not allowed to double dip.
Yeah. But if there's 10 job openings, holy shit.
Name 10 fucking coaches.
That's what I'm saying. Holy shit. Yeah. Holy shit. You're going to have some first-year head coaches who are going to be atrocious.
I'm going to tell you what. He wouldn't do it, and I don't know that Bill would take that job. I'd think about firing Zach Taylor.
Man. Call it Bill. There was rumors him going to Washington.
Yeah, they say that. That he's not going to. He doesn't have a quarterback.
Now
in New England.
Yeah,
if his next job is going to have a fucking quarterback, because there's going to be enough available that there's a quarterback.
Is Bill spiteful?
I would imagine.
Is he in Buffalo?
I would.
You know what I'm saying? Is he spiteful?
Because the problems that they have, he could solve.
100%.
Their defense fucking sucks.
Yeah, he could solve that, and he could easily bring in somebody who's
Has
done
Von
it before.
Miller made a tackle this year?
No, that might be one of the worst free agent signings in the history of the NFL. You sign that man to a 3 or 5 year deal worth like $50 million or more. He was making like 10 a year, I think. The dude wasn't making 10 a year in his contract in Denver.
Yeah.
When he was traded to the Rams.
And I understand what you're doing. It's the Indianapolis thing of like, hey, we're going to get the lead, and then we're going to have these rushers to they paid him and their defensive tackle
Oliver.
Oliver.
Yeah.
Those guys don't make a difference in the game.
No.
They're taking a fucking quarter of your goddamn.
Ed Oliver's your run stopper. That's it. He's not a passer. You know what I mean? He's not making that money. No. The Von Miller payment is crazy, and the guy's a Hall of Famer, but
absolutely
he's stupid. It's stupid. The guy's had 2 surgeries he's had a surgery on each knee.
Yeah.
He's had a surgery on his pec. He's had ankle he's been injured quite a bit in his career, and he's almost 40. And I get it. Oh, we'll just play him a couple downs. He's coming off of a huge injury. Yeah. What are you thinking?
And you're counting on him.
Yeah.
Like he would have made sense. Like as hey, you get to play another couple years at this low level of price in San Francisco.
Yep.
Hey, when Bosa needs a blow.
Yeah. Or what, the Ravens are doing with Clowney.
Yeah.
Clowney's having a good season because they ask him to play like 9 plays a game.
Yeah. That's it.
Because he's a lazy
what you got.
fuck. Yeah. I mean, that's what they should have had with him.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's going to be some fucking wild time. And you're going to start seeing the firings coming because we're getting into December. Like, well, shit, 2 people already started their searches. We better.
Yeah. I mean, like Jack Del Rio, that's just a cover up right now. In 2 weeks, when they still haven't won another game, Rivera's fired before the end of the year. I mean,
that's one of those ones of the what Lombardi said about after the Bills lose that game. He's like, so what are they going to fire their linebackers coach this week now? I mean,
yeah.
I love his fucking podcast because he doesn't cut it.
Yeah,
he doesn't cut. Kid can't fucking play.
Mm-hmm.
They're not any good.
Yeah,
he's just like, you show me something. Because that's where the Von Miller thing came from. He goes, hey, show me in the stat sheets where he makes any difference in the game.
Yeah,
because it ain't there.
I thought when they play Denver, I'm like, oh man, like you always have that because you know what I mean. You want to, like, he's gonna have like 3 sacks, a 4th. You know what I mean. He's just gonna have the game of his fucking life.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, he didn't do anything.
It's like he's not there.
Yeah, crazy.
Should be interesting.
Should be.
Oh, I don't think I told you last week as far as movies go. I watched that Renfield.
Oh yeah,
where Nicolas Cage plays Dracula.
Yeah,
it's not. I mean, it's not great movie.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. It's got some fun. Like there's some fight scenes.
Yeah.
That will make you laugh.
Yeah.
That it's like, all right, that
is. It's funny.
So it's worth, if you got like an hour and 20 minutes or whatever it is of like,
it's funny.
All right. I mean, like his acting is terrible because you can tell it's like, I'll just take this money and do this.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So. If you need to watch that, you can watch that. So let's get out of here.
WideSide!